I'll tell you what, guys, are you all ready to get into the roadmap? I certainly am about now, so let's go for it, guys. I think it's about time to leap in, and I want to say this, guys, I actually want to say this ahead of time, okay? I haven't read this, so I don't know. I mean, I pretty much just woke up right before the stream, right, as usual, so I haven't actually read this. Okay, this is going to be a brand new meme, guys. A brand new meme that we are all going to experience together as ones. While you're watching the fireworks and snacking on the Zytaffy, here's a glimpse of what's coming to Tyria in the weeks ahead. I like the roleplay there, ArenaNet. Very nice. So, we've got our little storyboard here. Updates from the Guild Wars 2 development team. The Icebrood Saga Episode 4. Festival of the Four Winds, Guild Wars 2 Anniversary, new mount ability, and new Fractal. So, note that this is in order as well, guys, I believe. Okay, so Icebrood Saga Episode 4 is coming up, then Festival of the Four Winds, then the Anniversary, then a new mount ability, okay, and then a new Fractal. So, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie, alright, okay, a few, you know, the middle two here, I'd say that these two, yeah, that's filler, right? You know, that's fine, right? You know, COVID-19 is annoying, right? 100%, I get that. So I'm not gonna hold their ass to the fire too much on that. But yeah, this is filler. Let's be honest, they wanted 5 panels, and now they have 5. With that. So the main attractions here are, of course, going to be the Icebrood Saga, the Festival, and the new Fractal. I think a lot of people would argue it's going to be the episode and the Fractal. Personally, Festival of the Four Winds is actually pretty cool. There's a nice open world event. You can try hard a little bit. The Queen's Gauntlet is fun too. Definitely worth a try. Definitely worth getting into. And then the Icebrood Saga Episode 4. Yeah, that is, you know, it should be a fun time. And actually, look, guys, check this out. Look how early this is coming, guys. The next episode of the Icebrood Saga arrives at the end of July. If you're feeling an unseasonable chill in the air, it may mean a trailer is on the way next week. Wow. Unbelievable. Now, do they actually mean next week? I guess they do. I guess they're dropping it 2 weeks in advance, in that case. Wow. Absolutely incredible, guys. Like the previous episode, no quarter. The upcoming episode will initially be released without voice. Yep, that's fair enough. I mean, especially since it's being released this early, and yeah, lockdown is still going down. We plan to record and implement voice acting for any episodes impacted by COVID-19 precautions once safe for our employees and voice talent to gather for recording sessions. Fair enough. Yeah, exactly what you'd expect. But, guys, I was right. Guild Wars 2, they are going to be cranking out these episodes faster, guys. It has not been very long at all, really, since the last episode there. Episode 3 is not even, it's what? It's been like a 1.5 months or something like that. It really hasn't been very long at all since we've had this Living World episode. So they're really cranking this out. Big respect there to ArenaNet, right? And this does kind of confirm to me, in my opinion, that we will be seeing the conclusion of the Icebrood Saga at the start of next year. And that means that they're definitely well on track to cranking out their expansion in the middle of 2021, right? Maybe even towards like the first third of 2021, which is super cool to see. That I'm very glad that they've been able to overcome the COVID-19 stuff and get to work there. Pretty exciting stuff. The story is about to kind of heat up a little bit. You know, I absolutely love that. So, great news there for the Icebrood Saga. Now, festivals. Festival of the Four Winds is planned for the first half of August. Kick back and relax in the beautiful labyrinthine cliffs if you need to cool down, or heat things up with battles in the Crown Pavilion. No matter what you choose to do on your summer vacation, the festival will feature traditional activities, annual achievements, and new rewards. Yep, this is what they always do. They iterate their awards, you know, they add more achievements, right, all that sort of thing. So just a standard tournament festival fair, you can see there. Nothing too groundbreaking, but it's a fun festival, right? It's quite a good one. So yeah, enjoy. There you go, that's the festival. Not really too much to say about that. really, with Festival of the Four Winds. Should be a bit of fun there, bit of filler content while we wait for the Fractal, right, which is going to be the last thing we're going to be talking about there at the end. But yeah, basically filler. This is what festivals are, right? They add some new rewards, and this kind of tides you over, keeps you logged into the game, gives you something to be excited about and be active, gather some achievements, right, get some rewards, blah-de-blah-de-blah, usual stuff, right? Good stuff. Well done, ArenaNet. I like that festival. It's fun. I want to make sure we try out that open world thing, right? You know, the Queen's Pavilion stuff, right? With all the watch nights. That's a bit of fun to try out. We're going to do that. Speedrun time. All right. Oh, and here we go, guys. This is where it gets great. Okay. Check this out, guys. It's nearly time to celebrate the 8th anniversary of Guild Wars 2's release. Every character receives an annual present on their birthday. The day they were created. That's on the 25th for me, guys. I'm from the beta. Oh, yeah. The day they were created, packed with valuable and unique items. The oldest Guild Wars 2 characters were created during the launch's early access period in 2012, and they will begin receiving their 8th birthday gifts on August 25th. Oh, yeah, there we go. That is going to be where I'm at. Of course, not all the gifts can be neatly wrapped and delivered to your inbox by your favorite mail carrier, and we've got some surprises in store as well. Here's a hint. Maybe you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but one of your mounts is harboring an undiscovered talent. Wait. Oh, no. I'm really curious. Wait, there's no way they would give you, like, a special mount swag ability, right? For being 8 years old, right? That's big, actually. That's big. Now, as Logos is saying here, if we scroll up here, this does look like the skimmer. Right, this does indeed look like the skimmer. You know, you can kind of see that there in the image that we can. I'll just show you. You can kind of see the mouth, right, of the skimmer. You know, in that like kind of the almost like the top-down view combined with a bit of the mouth view, the kind of the general shape of the skimmer there. So I wonder if that is actually, that could be very well related to the skimmer. And of course, that might end up being like a dive ability going underwater, because that would be something that we don't really have, actually, right? We don't have that at all. So it's entirely possible that it could be some kind of underwater thing. Oh wait, apparently it's literally the icon there in the mastery panel. Is that true? Oh, wait, yeah, it's very similar, yeah, it's very, very similar, isn't it, actually, to the skimmer artwork here. It looks just like that, if you can see this here. It could definitely use, you know, I think the skimmer is probably one of the least used mounts, really, right? It doesn't really see a lot of usage. So I think giving it a little bit of extra oomph would be a good time, right? And it could be an underwater thing. It can dive underwater, because that's one of the things, again, underwater combat not really having a lot of love. That would make absolute sense. That would certainly make sense to me. To have something like that in the game. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of fun. If it's going to be like a new thing for the skimmer, like an actual functional ability, I don't think they'll attach it to the anniversary, because they don't want to lock mount functionality, actual functionality behind 8 years of playing the game, right? That would be a little bit silly, right? However, that will probably be a separate thing, released about the same time, I guess. But if it's like a swag thing, right? Like almost like you can rise up on your mount and it shouts, "Look how old I am! I'm 8 years old!" Right? Wow, I'm really old. Yeah, like that. That could be something they could also attach to the mount there, without it having any functionality. It could be like an anniversary thing, though. So that'd be super cool. That would be a super cool gift, right? You know what, though? ArenaNet, for anniversary, just give me like a permanent booster. Just give me like 20% gold find, 20% magic find. Come on, let's go. Come on. I want those percentages, guys. I want those percentages on my account. Let's make it happen, guys. That's what we like to see. All right, and finally, wait, is it really? Dude, the new Fractal's got 3 lines. Like everything, even the anniversary has got like 3 times as much screen space as the bloody new mountain Fractal here, guys. Dust off your best mountain climbing boots for a journey to beautiful and treacherous heights. A new Fractal is on the way in September. Oh God, it's taken ages. Keep an eye out for more information as the release date draws closer. I mean, wow, like, I'm surprised it takes them that long to develop a Fractal, because, wow, that's honestly not even that close, right? You know, September is, of course, the 9th month, so that is 3 months from now, essentially. And it could be, like, mid towards the end of September, so, and hey, at least they're working on it, right? And it might have a CM, right? they did say that the next Fractal will have a CM, so it is entirely possible that this is actually going to be the third challenge mode Fractal, which, to be honest, might be enough to actually get me to play Fractals, right? A little bit. 2 months, rather, sorry. Yeah, like 2.5 months, potentially, there as well. But yeah, that could be very interesting. I mean, I obviously a normal Fractal wouldn't really get me super engaged. That's certainly true. But a challenge mode Fractal, absolutely. And then when you've got 3 challenge mode Fractals to do daily, that's quite a lot of genuinely engaging, good content to repeat there. Though I'm sure there'll be a lot of extra unique rewards from the challenge mode, and hopefully some really, really cool boss fights too. So yeah, that's super exciting. You know, I've got to give them credit, right? That good job, ArenaNet. I'm glad they're back on the 5-man content train, and I very much hope they're able to continue that and keep that going and give it a little bit more challenge. Hey, maybe we'll even see some more challenging content in strike missions. Am I right, guys? Now, they don't. I'm really surprised that they're not really giving us a lot of details about the living world. I guess this is more like a roadmap general outline thing. I think we'll get a lot more details about the episode next week, right? They'll say, oh yeah, it's got the story, it's got a new master, right? It's got new this, got new that. And then maybe they'll talk about strike missions, maybe strike missions with some kind of challenge mode, right? Difficulty settings there, making it a bit harder, right? More intense. Who knows, guys? Who the hell knows? But I'll tell you what, guys, you know that chest in Eye of the North? It's going to start getting pretty good, actually. I guess that's why they made the rewards on strikes very weak, because they know that every single strike is presumably going to add another duplicated reward when you open that chest. You're going to end up generating quite a large amount of stuff there, 100%. Kind of interesting there. But yeah, overall, this roadmap is very, very solid, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, guys, because believe me, there is a big, big elephant in the room. Where is the Legendary Armory, right? And for those who don't know, the Legendary Armory is an upgrade to the functionality of Legendary tier gear. It's going to essentially allow you to use a piece of Legendary gear on any character, right? So if you have a heavy Legendary helm, you can use it on all of your heavy characters. Same with weapons, and the same with trinkets. And that is not mentioned here. And that means that it is probably going to be a while before that's released. Obviously, at the very earliest, it's going to be in Q4, right, for the year of 2020. And it may even be, be pushed to 2021. We don't really know where that is. Now, I still would predict that this is going to be a 2020 release in Q4, maybe after the 5th episode, potentially, or something like that. It could be after the 5th episode, that sort of thing. Maybe something like that, because of course we're going up to 4, and then it will be 5 directly after that. So, yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the release of Legendary Armory. It is disappointing not to hear some updates about that, but I am sure that we will hear something about this very, very soon. But yeah, there's no updates about alliances either, but to be honest, I am actually expecting alliances to be coming with the expansion. And look, I don't want to get into this too much, because this is gonna be a video too, and this is kind of more of a general discussion topic, but I don't think it's actually a good thing for alliances to be released within the context of the Icebrood Saga. I think alliances are much better served as an extra punch to the expansion. Maybe even Legendary Armory. Like, I am not joking, dude, okay? Like, that... I want Legendary Armory as much as the next man. However, I think releasing all of these features together could give their expansion the meat, the punch it needs. Because, guys, this is the last chance saloon for ArenaNet, really, right? NCSoft is watching, guys, okay? If Guild Wars 2 doesn't do well out of this expansion, that might be kind of the beginning of the end, but for realsies this time, right? And not a joke this time. If they don't really knock it out of the park with the 3rd expansion, that could legitimately be a problem for ArenaNet when it comes to developing Guild Wars 2. Not ArenaNet, right? They've got other cakes in the oven, as it were, right? They've got their console project they're working on and some other unnamed stuff too. But if ArenaNet isn't able to really get something snappy and punchy with Guild Wars 2 at their next expansion, that could absolutely cause a lot of issues for the future development of the game and may cause them to focus on other things instead. Now, we don't want that to happen, right? We do not want that to happen at all. We all love Guild Wars 2. So, yeah, I think it would be not a horrible thing, really, for ArenaNet to hold a lot of these features and release them all together with the expansion. Of course, there's no real mention of raids here either, but that's not unexpected, so we don't really need to go over that. Raids are essentially indefinitely suspended. They're going to be maybe returned to after the expansion, but certainly not before, right? They are going to let strike missions fully play out until the very end, but before they even reconsider raids, which is fair enough. I mean, that, you know, that it sucks, right? I don't like to see it. I hate to see it, but I understand where they're coming from. Raids are obviously not working, and they're trying a different approach. Not an approach really ideal for me, but, you know, I respect it, right, at the end of the day. And I'm still having fun in the game. But yeah, I would love to see another raid, or at least some raid-related news very, very soon. You guys want ERP4? Because that's how you get ERP4. So let's go ArenaNet, okay? Let's go. New raid wing, big hype, big gaming, big worlds first. Big memes, okay? That's what we need to see there, guys, indeed. But yeah, what? Actually, wait, I just completely forgot about something, guys. Seriously, where's Visions of the Past? No, guys, where's Visions of the Past? Why are they just dropping that? Like, why is there not another Vision coming with the Icebrood Saga episode 4? Maybe it's being bundled with the episode, but they would say, right? There's no reason why they wouldn't say. I'm very surprised that there isn't another Visions of the Past coming, maybe with the episode, or at least mentioned on the roadmap, right? Because I was kind of expecting Visions to be like maybe every 3 months, you know, fairly regular, right? Like maybe once every 2 episodes, or even once every episode, right? Kind of intermingled with that content, but it's not, it's not mentioned here at all, and that's a really weird thing, because they hyped this up, guys. They hyped up Visions, right? They were like going, yeah, Visions of the Past, man. Yeah, bro, go back in time and see various things, right? And we just don't really see anything about that, right? So, yeah, I'm very, very surprised. However, that's all I've really got to say about that roadmap. Overall, pretty cool stuff there. Impressed with the cadence. Love to see a Fractal. Very much over to CM, so stay tuned for info on that. New mount ability. Yeah, whatever, okay? Like, that's the thing, I guess. The 8th anniversary. Let's celebrate how many hours we've wasted on Guild Wars 2. Wait, not wasted, okay? Enjoyed, of course. And then Festival of the Forwards, like I said, will be a fun group activity. And honestly, I think a lot of people need to engage with that and get that Turai Ossa, all Gambits, guys. Look, if you haven't done Turai Ossa, all Gambits, then you are noob, guys. You are a nooblet. Although actually it's probably you know, it's not too bad now that, you know, you can just kind of cheese it a little bit. There's some pretty cheesy ways of going about it, but it's still a very, very worthy challenge indeed. I highly recommend giving it a go. I actually had a lot of fun doing that. Actually, just one more bonus thing before we actually sign off here is going to be, I really wish that they would actually talk competitive here. Where is Tournament of Legends? Okay, where is... We're going to let CMC be fully unchained, right? You know, we're going to have hyper CMC. We're going to have CMC going crazy, right? Why aren't they talking about that? I know that, oh, competition is scary. The players are fighting each other. Oh, no, someone ban them. And I get it, Arena. I know you don't like that sort of thing. You know, I understand it, right? Well, yeah, whatever. But I think it's important to keep those players in the loop as well, particularly after this balance, which is maybe a little bit lackluster. I'd love to see some kind of updates here about competitive balance in particular. Tournament of Legends was promised. Wasn't it supposed to be quarter 2? Or was it supposed to be quarter 3? I can't actually remember. It was supposed to be in like June, July, I think, and that just hasn't happened at all. It looks like they're still trying to work out some of those creases with the Swiss tournament system, I presume, is what's going on there. So, yeah, we might have to wait a little bit of a while there for Tournament of Legends, which is very unfortunate. It is definitely an unfortunate situation. But we know that UI issues are certainly the blight upon ArenaNet. Let's put it like that. You know, they absolutely are. You know, it's not... they do struggle a little bit with some of that stuff, as you guys are surely aware of that indeed. But yeah, that's just about it then for that roadmap. Well done to ArenaNet. And I was kind of expecting to see this week or next week, and it is actually going to be on Thursday, the same day as a Balance Bash. Didn't see that one coming, but yeah, fantastic stuff there from ArenaNet, keeping the communication up. I really hope they maintain this for literally forever. So yeah, well done, ArenaNet. Okay. I love to see this. I love to see the communication, and I'm definitely looking forward to both the episode and the new Fractal in particular.